Give me your like the inside scoop on Houdini's Last Secrets. Like, what was all of the behind the camera experience like? You know, what was it like dealing with Discovery Channel? What was it like dealing with writers and producers and directors? Like, how much integrity did they have? Did they care about it as much as you did? Like, what's the
They didn't.
nah,
No. No. TV, how TV's made, man. It's unfortunate. All right, there it goes.
yeah,
No.
you're good.
So I will say that, like, I got lucky. I think I got lucky. I have worked in television and I have seen how it's usually run, right? I've been on AGT and different sets, and I know I kind of get their process. Houdini's Last Secrets, I saw going into it what I thought what the process was going to be, and I was hoping that it would be a little bit different than what I was kind of I thought I was signing up for. Where I lucked out was the director that I got for Houdini's Last Secrets, the showrunner, is bar none one of the top in the business. His name is David Barsky, and he was the showrunner and producer with Mike Rowe in Dirty Jobs.
Okay.
So knowing that, I was able to see his body of work and know who I was going to be working with, because as much as I am an on camera and performer, when you're a magician on a magic show about Houdini, I'm also there as a writer, as a secrets protector, as a director. It's like I'm directing the director on how to direct me, to maximize what I think what he wants, right?
Yeah.
And it's because I'm like, listen, I'm the magician. I know what you want, but I know the way it should look for the audience. See that, and that's the give and take of and I think when you can luck out and you can get on set with people that care about the end product as much as, say, the director does. Like when I've been on set places, like a lot of the actors, they're just there. They don't give me the line, tell me how to say it, show me where I can. Where's Crafty's at? Where's the food?
Line,
yeah. But when you work with like professionals that are all there to give their 100% best in every direction, you're gonna capture magic. And I think that's what we did with Houdini's Last Secrets, no pun intended, is because I was set up with an incredible director. I had Houdini. I had George Hardin, who is a Houdini himself, being the great grandnephew of Harry Houdini.
Right.
So, and he turned out to be an incredible guy. And then you just kind of hope that your cast and the rest of your cast and crew are all there to be a part of a cool experience and give 100%, because that's not always the case. But with the crew on this one, they were so great, because I think so many people were, excited about the idea of working on this type of show, because it was outside of what they were used to working on. Because I think working on a magic show just brings so much more excitement to people that are filming it. Like, they wanted to get to cool shots. They wanted to get the long exposure on the cuffs. And so when you have people that want to do that type of stuff, it's just going to give you a way better product. And on that show, I would say the only thing that was like the give and take for me with the network was it wasn't called Houdini's Last Secrets in the very beginning. It had a working title, and it was called Houdini's Unmasking Houdini. And I hated it. I hated the title. And so I told them, I was like, Unmasking Houdini is a horrible title. I told the network executives, I'm like, it's that fucking, like, I was literally telling network executives at Discovery Channel that the name that they wanted to name the show was dog shit. And I was like, I wasn't demanding them change it, because I was like I don't have that much power on set. Right. But I strongly suggested that in the world of magic, the word unmasking is a negative connotation. And I think there was a better way of saying it. And that's
Yeah.
why when they came with Houdini's Last Secrets, I was like, bing, 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 like you hit it out of the park. Well done, like 1,000 times better. So those are like one of the little behind the scenes, like scenes things that like, yeah. So without my push, it would have been called something completely different. I had to draw up how to do all these tricks on a chalkboard because all they had were pictures of Houdini doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And some random videos over the years of other guys attempting them. They didn't have, an on-site person saying, this is how you do this. That was my job. And so as much as I'm the on-camera guy and the talents and the guy putting himself in the sticky situations and risking his life, I'm also the guy telling them how to build it all and how to shoot it all so that it works correctly for the magic world. You know what I mean? Because the last thing we want to do is expose. And that was the other thing with Discovery is like, I knew that they wanted to like kind of peek behind the curtain on this stuff. And I had told them, I said, listen, as a magician, my ethics for this come in question. And I said, this is how far I'll give you. I said, I'll go 90. I won't go 100. Meaning that because these tricks were 100 years old, and a lot of the information is out there and searchable and you can find it, I will give the audience on camera a 90% peek at what it is this is. But there will remain a small fraction of a percent of mystery on each trick. Meaning that I'm going to tell the camera guy, buzz off, or there's a certain part of each trick or a secret that I'm not going to divulge.
Right.
And believe it or not, the magic historians and the Houdini network of people, I got a lot of praise from those people and compliments saying, thank you for not more or less giving into a network's demands and revealing everything. I protected, as a magician, I felt the oath that there was a little bit of an oath I had to protect in terms of some of the content that they were shooting. And so therefore, there were times where I said to the director, take the camera out, move the camera here, shoot it this way. You're not going to see this. And so there was a little bit of a balance I had to play with making a television show for Hollywood and making a television show for the magic world.